Record. Okay, so I'm back at the Triangle, and starting to really make some some contact with the individuals down here. So I'm here with an individual right now that has what we can call a solution to the problem. Go ahead.
Okay, check this out. I don't represent the whole homeless, but I've been out here 3 times in the last 8 years, and what I've seen, the homeless need a place where we can set up our tents, a building that has a bathroom and a shower, and a place we can go into when it's cold. We can live in our tents on the property, that's not a problem. But if we could wash clothes, shower, shit, and shave, we're good.
How would you manage it?
We would manage it with a 5 to 7 person council, so it's an odd number, so when you pick it, we would say who stays there, who doesn't. We get to say, you want to thieve, you're out. You want to walk around all night and scream and yell and cause problems, you're out. You know, if you have a problem with somebody, get 5, 6 people together, take them out back, let them duke it out, so nobody, so nobody gets hurt, but they solve their problem. That's it. We'll regulate it. Cops don't need to be there unless somebody gets stabbed and dies. Then whoever does that, they're out. You know, you want to leave a garbage as big as your camp, you're out. You keep your stuff clean, you be nice, you be humble, you be respectful, and you help who you can. There it is there. 70 to 75% of the people out here are druggies, thieves, and don't give a shit about anybody but themselves, and will take anything from anybody to come up, and they don't care how that person feels.
Exactly.
My cell phone got stolen Christmas morning.
So that's the problem that the community's having. They're worried not. So it's pretty stereotypical that when you see someone that's when you see somebody that's homeless, you automatically say he's a dope fiend, he's a thief, he's this, and it's messed up that everybody gets put in that same circle.
Yep. Someone told me last year, word for word, hey, if it wasn't for all this and all the garbage that was out here, the people probably wouldn't say anything, and neither would the cops. Right. Now the water's all contaminated because people can't pick their shit up. I've seen underwear, bras, pants, you name it, hats, beanies in the creek. What is up with that?
Yeah.
The Indians, out of all history, Indians are the ones that get the shittiest deal. That's how we should be living. We shouldn't have roads and buildings. We should be in tents, following the food. Go to where the water is. They took what they needed, and that was it.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden, run to the hills.
The other thing is this though. Is that since I've been here, coming these few times, I've met a couple ladies that have been sexually assaulted within this camp.
Oh yeah.
So if what you're saying will work, why hasn't it worked already? Because the
people got together once before, and right before they had it all fell apart right at the end. They backed out. So now the people are scared to get together again because they don't have any faith, because they haven't seen anything happen. And why is Butte County trying to push the homeless out when they could spend half to 3/4 of the money what they're spending now on trying to get them out to help them?
I think it's political.
Buy a piece of property. Let us regulate our own. How come the homeless people that have an income and have money don't get together and put $1,500 in? Buy a piece of property and we'll regulate it.
There you go.
There's no reason why the cops would even need to be involved.
Right.
It's pretty simple, black and white, eye for an eye. It's not about the cops and it's not about the people. It's about what's right and wrong. And that's what the law was supposed to be about. But if they don't have a law, even in the Constitution, if there's something in the Constitution they don't like it, what do? They put a law out there and run it. And if it passes, then that contradicts the Constitution. So what really stands still in the Constitution? And what about squatters' rights? What if I'd been here for 6 months? Can I look up squatters' rights? Say, hey, it doesn't matter if it's a park or what. I've been here for 6 months. I have a right to be here now. If you go to a friend's house and you receive mail there, that's your address. You cannot. The manager has to evict you if you're in an apartment. If you have a house, whoever owns the house has to evict you. All you have to do is receive one piece of mail at that address, and you're there. It doesn't matter how long you're there. So if they had a mailbox out here and I received a piece of mail here on the island, I could say, it's my place of residence. This is where I receive mail. There's nothing you can do about it.
So instead of resisting it and fighting back and doing all that, I'm sure we can go for days. I'll come from the same place. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Instead of doing that, let's try to be happy with everybody, get on everybody's same level, and work together to try to see if we can make something like you're saying land. Because if we go about resisting, when we resist, we never. No, what I'm saying though is if we say, if we bring up all the.
Why don't they help? Why are they trying to hurt?
Who are you looking at?
The cop. Everybody.
You're looking at me. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? And believe me, and Lori,
Everybody
Lori's
sits down
trying to
and
help
talks
you.
about it. Everybody sits down and talks
Right.
about it.
But
we can't get
But they don't
enough
want to be about
people together that
Right.
talk about it
Right.
to say,
because
hey,
everybody's
you're screwing
blinded.
up. Why are you
But
sitting
people
on
are
the
blind.
council?
People are blinded by. There is.
Nothing to do with
Why doesn't the council for Chico come out here and talk to the people? Because they're sitting up there making decisions, saying, "Oh, they need this. Oh, they need that. We need to do this. We need to do that."
Right.
No, that's a bunch of BS. Why don't they come ask us? You know, I'm not going to sit here and
I
say,
think there is.
"Oh,"
I think
I'm
there.
not going to sit here and say, "Oh, Jim Bob over here. Jim Bob over here needs this." I don't know Jim Bob.
Right, yeah.
I don't
Right.
know Dave.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Dave needs this. Oh, Dave needs that.
They're messing around with my disability case, and because they do my disability because I'm disabled, and
Oh,
if I had
she's
my
perfect.
full income of my disability, I'd be able to afford to get into my own housing right now, and I would not be here on the street.
She's a perfect
But I get
example.
discriminated.
She had a little problem last year and
I'm the
got
same
some
way.
broken bones and shit and got beat
I
up
got-
and stuff.
I got-
Well, listen,
oh my
man,
God. And
I
nobody
know,
will
I
help
know,
her.
I know that you probably heard this for a lot of times, but there are some things happening.
Yeah,
There
some
are,
people
man.
helping
Honestly,
now.
honestly, there really
Why
is.
did it take two major disasters, the two fires? Why did it take two fires for Walmart to give away free stuff to the homeless? And that wasn't even for the homeless in Chico. That was just for the burn victims.
Right.
Then it was for the homeless. And then they kept rolling with
Let me
it.
ask you this though.
And now they want to kick us in the ass and tell us we can't be here?
Yeah. Let me ask you this. What is the homeless doing for themselves?
What?
What are the homeless doing for themselves?
Most of them nothing, just surviving and thieving.
So the ones that
That's
are,
why I'm
but,
here most of the time.
but the ones that are though, we should help them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's a difference between being homeless
Her
and being
Michelle,
trash,
Jay, Tracy,
being
yes.
somebody that's out here
Do you
just
see a bunch of garbage around my camp?
But you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you
There-
see a
and
bunch of
there's a
garbage out
difference,
here?
and we shouldn't blanket everybody that's in hard times. We shouldn't blanket them and
There's
say
a
they're
few-
all trash and they're all thieves and they're all delinquent and just garbage. You know what I'm saying?
25-30%
And
of
that's
people
what
out here
And right
are
now,
good people.
and
Are
right
good
now,
people.
and right now, I'm out here and I'm getting this footage, and what I'm trying to do is enlighten the public on what's actually going on.
I have
because you see
COPD.
people come down here with their signs and they protest on your behalf, but they
Yeah.
sure the walk up here and talk to you.
No,
they
and
won't
they-
sit up inside your guys'
and they
house
won't sit up in a courtroom
and
either
talk
on a
to you
stand,
about
will they?
and talk
Will
to
they
you.
sit on a
But they'll
stand in
sit
court?
at the corners and they'll throw oranges out into the street for you, but they won't come up in here and talk to you.
Will they sit on a stand in court and represent us?
No, of course not. Well, you
Hell
got that.
no.
You got the lady that. Okay,
Hell
let me
no.
give you a reference. The
Hell
lady
no.
that came out here, the lawyer that came out here.
I don't know.
Well, she came out here and hand out some stuff.
I heard
Well,
about
I
it.
called her.
What's
I
her
called
name?
her, and she called me back. And I didn't know who it was that was
Kelly
calling
Johnson?
me back. Yeah, I didn't know who it was that called me back. And so she asked me, "Did you call my phone?" And I go, "I run a business from my phone."
She's 51.
So I call her back, I go, "I don't know who is this. Tell me who you are, and I'll tell you if I called you." I call a lot of people from my business phone, and she goes off on me, goes bananas, bro. And I go, "I still don't know who this is, you know." So anyways, I hung up, and then she called me back and called me a dumbass and all kind of other stuff. But yeah,
This is-
she's not here to help you, believe me.
This is a lawyer that's trying to get a lawsuit against Chico, and I talked to him for about a half hour, 45 minutes the other day on the phone, and yesterday or day before, and he says it probably won't go anywhere. We probably won't win, but it'll tie it up and give us some time for a while.
Right.
So he was pretty straight up and honest with me.
What time do you need, and for what?
To do what?
That's what you're saying. You'll tie it up to give us some more time.
They haven't
what
really,
time?
They haven't really started
What
yet. They're putting it
but
all
what I'm-
together
but what I'm
right
saying,
now, so I don't know.
If you were to get time, if we were to draw you time,
How long can you drag something out in
that's what
court
I'm.
for?
Oh,
3,
come on,
4,
we all know
5,
that. Shit, have you ever been
6
prosecuted?
years?
You ever
It
been
could-
prosecuted? We all know that.
It could be anywhere from 6 months to 10 years.
But
You
what I'm
never
saying,
know.
we can draw. Let's say that we draw it out for 10 years, okay, to keep you guys here. What the f doing helping you though?
But see, now if you do that, you have to put another program in there.
But what I'm saying, though-
to help us individually.
Right. What I'm saying though is, what is that going to help? It's not going to.
It's
Who
not
it's going
gonna
to help?
help.
Who it's going to help?
It-
Who it's going to
it's not
help
gonna help
is the
any-
attorney.
It's
They
gonna
get
help.
cashed out.
The only thing it would help is the cops would be off our back. That's it.
Or they
It'd be a little less.
they've been
stressful.
harassing you guys or what?
Not really. Kind of, but not really. And I can see their point of view.
Right,
You
there
know,
you
having
go.
their
Well, shit,
kids.
I'm getting more harassed.
Have like
Not only that,
like
but
I
you have
said,
these
1
fools
mile.
out here
I'm
stealing
one-
and shit.
Look at 1 mile.
I'm gonna get a hold of the homeless church and
How many-
talk to him and see if they
I'll
can
tell you
help
what.
too.
Go to the 1 mile about 6 o'clock in the morning and just take a walk. You'll see college girls jogging. You'll see old people walking. You'll see people
Now-
with their kids riding bikes.
now-
Even before, when I was at the horseshoe pits, that 1 mile is a very, very busy public
I know
place.
someone that got his wife got
I have a
punched in
kid.
the face over there.
I have a 10-year-old son, so I understand. They don't want to see this.
Right.
But my son's been to my tent. He knows some of my friends. He met her. He met a couple people out here, and he's, "Oh, hi, hey, how you doing? Da 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 da." You know, social tourist. 10 years old social.
I'll be back here.
All right. So, yeah, but I can see their point. You know, I wouldn't want to take my family somewhere.
But what
where
I want
saw
to do,
this.
but what my intentions are to get you in a better position in life.
With everything that's wrong with me, I got one bunch of little shit wrong with me. I could probably collect SSDI. I could probably work too, as long as it's not a stress, because
Right.
high cholesterol, COPD, and heart murmur or irregular heartbeat. I have, and I haven't got my medical back, so
But
I haven't been able to follow up on it.
But that okay. Not everybody is gonna be able to
I'm sorry,
complete
because
the same.
bullshit. I feel like harassment. I feel like I want the control because I don't want to make problems.
Oh, we're not gonna have. No, there's not gonna be any problems with anything we do. I'll handle that.
So look,
Yeah, if you have
not
like-
everybody can reach to the same level.
There's a lot of
You know
people
what I'm
out
saying?
there
Not
that have
everybody can
mental
reach
problems.
believe me, I
I
know.
probably have a couple of mental
But
problems. I
not
don't
everybody
know.
can reach the same level.
Right.
But I'm just trying to get you to your level.
Right. Or
Because
just- at
this is because listen, this
What kind of
you're a
business you
lot.
run?
I'm a painting contractor.
You need some help? I've never painted, but
No, actually, the pandemic has messed up my business, and
I can,
I'm really slow, like
yeah.
slower than I ever been slow.
I can take anything apart.
But the thing is not only that, but I know other contractors. I know other people that have businesses. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we
Yeah.
can set up a program that we can
As
that
long
we
as
can
the
get you
last
guys
job
in
I
there.
had,
Mhm.
I'm 52, 49 years old. I got my wildland firefighter certificate. I work for Terra Fuego, training for Firestorm. It's a
Okay.
6-month contract. They renewed my contract 3 times. At the end of it, it's only 3 days a week, and 2 10-hour days and a
How long
9-hour
you been
day.
out here
Out
on
here
the streets?
this time.
On the streets.
This time, 3 years this year, August.
But don't you miss this little, the necessities of life, like taking a shower?
A little bit, but I have friends I can do that at. I got a place where I can wash
No, but
clothes.
I'm
I got a
saying your
place-
own.
Yeah,
Your own.
yeah.
Taking a
But-
woman to your
yeah,
home.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
miss
Putting
the
a woman
shower.
on the back of your bike.
I miss a shower.
You know,
I
not
miss,
bicycle.
House.
I miss the laundry,
That's
washer
what I'm
and dryer. You know.
Those are the things that you need to hold on to so we can get you out.
Yeah, I just took a shower like 2-3 days ago. I just didn't shave.
Right.
I look a little scruffy. But yeah, like I said, if there's a piece of property that had a shower
All
and
these
a
things
washer and dryer, a bathroom where we can shit and piss, you shit in a urinal, you're out. You want to stuff a bunch of toilet paper in the toilet, you're out. Sooner or later, we'll find out who did it.
Absolutely.
Don't do that stupid shit because it just costs more money. It's stupid. It's retarded. Why are the homeless stealing from the fucking homeless? That is so stupid. What do I've had everything taken from me. Everything. I don't wear underwear, but shirt, pants, socks, shoes, and a hat and sunglasses. And it's this time of year.
Yeah, that's great.
This is the 6th tent I've had in 2 years, I
What,
think.
they
5th
steal
or
it?
6th tent. Oh, I went to juvenile hall one night. 4 hours in a drunk tank, 30 days in jail in Willows for non-payment of child support, 15 days last year for a dirk and dagger.
What's that?
Just concealed knife.
Oh.
I had a knife that was in my shoe under my pant leg. I stopped to take a piss and fucking they rolled up on me. And I
They
had,
get you
I had a
for
little bit of dope
anything,
and I found some straight dope. And I got caught with it. I didn't even get to enjoy it. I was just gonna pass it out to my friends. I wasn't even gonna sell it. I got caught with it, did 15 days and I told myself if I got caught I'd quit. But it's only dope, man. It ain't no big deal. But the weed, I don't know if I can quit smoking weed. That's kept me mellow. It's kept me out of fights. It's kept me away from people that want to do stupid shit. I'd go to a bar and drink, and I'm like, hi, I love you. You know, I'm one of those guys. You know, and there's always an asshole in the crowd. When he left, I'd leave and I'd start following him. Every goddamn they could see this. I'd see somebody I hadn't seen for 3 months, a year, 8 months. What are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna go fuck up, man. He's being an asshole to these girls in here. No, come on, man. Let's go smoke a joint. Well, I don't know, man. This dude mother pissed me. Come on, Joe. You got some weed? I got a little bit of weed. Well, I got a joint roll. Let's go sit down and smoke it. We'll go in. I'll buy you a drink. All right. Even though I made the decision, it was up to me. If it wasn't for somebody saying that, I'd be in and out of jail for being drunk and beating the shit out of people.
Right.
I probably would have got my ass kicked. Drink a bottle of Jack
Well, who
Daniels.
knows?
drink half a bottle of Jack Daniels, go downtown and see how long it takes me to get beat up.
Yeah, we're trying to avoid that. But
I'm not-
I
I'm
think
not-
your
I'm
idea.
not-
But I think your idea is on the right track. And
I'm a consumer, but I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not a druggie because I can put anything down and walk away from it. But weed, I've been smoking continuously almost every day since I was 12. You know, there's been 2-3 days I don't have it. The most money I spend on weed is $60 in a year. Is that $5 a month? $3 a month?
yeah.
Other than that, everybody I know smokes it. Oh, you don't got to here you go. Oh, you don't got any weed? Oh, here you go. You know, we all pass it out.
Right.
These youngsters come up to me, hey, you want to buy some weed? Dude, I'm 52 years old. I don't buy weed. Oh, you got some weed I could buy? I'll sell you $5-10 worth. Well, what kind of weed is it? It's called green bud. What? It's pot. Do you want some or not? I don't know if it's lemon meringue or fucking cherry twist or, you know, blow Alaskan thunder. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's weed, dude.
Right.
Smoke it to your head, you know?
Who's this right here?
Hey, Sonny, what's up?